If you ever wondered what is she listening to these days, or simply what does her playlist look like, well, I am very happy to say you clicked on the right video because we're going to talk about it a little bit. You know, we're going to bond over some music, hopefully. Hopefully, if maybe you haven't heard of these songs, people, albums, whatever, hopefully I can give you some insight and make you, or maybe not make you, but that will give you, what am I trying to say? That will give you something to look up, you know, and possibly listen to. Hopefully enjoy it just as much as I do. So, recently, YouTube Music gave me a little recap of everything I've listened to from June to August. I wrote down, of course, all of that right here. Top 5 artists, top 5 albums. It gave me top 5 tracks, but I decided to up the ante a little bit and write down literally all 16 that I have listened to, kind of like the playlist says, on repeat. You know, I thought, why not? The only thing really that I kept the same was the artist he gave me. The albums, honestly, I think really I added, I think a couple, if not maybe one. So not really much of a change there, but still. I just decided, like I said, to write down everything that I've mostly been listening to. So sit back, relax, grab a drink, snack, whatever, and let's, again, just bond over some music, you know? Because I have tried to film this what feels like a million times. I was originally going to upload this for Sunday's video, but obviously that didn't happen. Plus, I just decided to give myself a break because we all need one every now and again. So, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So, of course, music is one of those things where when our mental health is just literally through the freaking roof, we can easily grab our headphones, maybe play it through a Bluetooth speaker, TV, whatever, and just get lost in the music for literally however long we need, you know, and hopefully feel better by then. Because, again, obviously same. Or maybe when we're cleaning, we'll put it on. You know, I don't know what that is, but I almost literally cannot clean without it. Or maybe we have that one song stuck in our head and we, you know, simply go to our playlist maybe or something and put it on thinking it's gonna help, even though it doesn't. I mean, again, I've been there. Who hasn't? Because, I mean, I swear, literally pretty much almost like every song that I wrote down for the tracks has gotten stuck in my head more than once. Again, it happens, you know? So, artist number 1, Travis Garland. Now, I'm pretty sure I have mentioned him on here before, but maybe in case you missed it, he used to be in a band called NLT, not like them. I also recommend looking them up, even though they're not together, unfortunately, anymore. They're all out there doing their own thing at the moment, you know, so it's cool. But, of course, he has a lot of his old music, as well as, like, a ton of covers you can easily find on here. iTunes, Spotify, again, YouTube Music. Pretty much everywhere you can find music. Also, fun little facts, he follows me on Twitter. I don't know how I got that to happen, but... And number 2, his wife does background dancing for Ricky Martin. If you know, you know. Which, quite awesome, honestly. Artist number 2, which again shouldn't surprise anyone, is in the background of my videos quite a lot. Could give it a little hint at the moment, even though cut off currently, but I think you got it. Yeah? Okay, great. Of course, Justin Timberlake. I'm gonna try to add in some ASMR sounds during this with either the albums that I had or, of course, artists. So obviously, been listening to Justin for, again, NSYNC days, of course, Mickey Mouse Club days, solo career, acting. I mean, really, kind of the list goes on, sort of. But, you know, love Justin over here. Let me just, the internet, okay, will never, could never, in fact, make me hate this man. Okay, I just want to point that out because people are weird. People will literally be just coming after this man for absolutely the dumbest. Okay? And it literally doesn't make sense. Okay? What did he do to you? Like, literally just a man trying to live his damn life. And now, granted, I'm sure maybe plenty of these people that I wrote down or whatever probably have haters. You know? And obviously, which they, you know, should do, of course, ignore them, block them, just brush it off. They're nothing. You know, never will be. Of course. Right, done. I just had to get that little rant out because, you know, any little thing that comes out about this man for the last however many years it's been now. I mean, probably, maybe since the Super Bowl, maybe the Britney days, I don't know. It's just mind-blowing to me that people will make up or assume or whatever. Okay, I just had to get that out. I have seen him live a couple times. I really wanted to before we moved, since he was in Louisville. But of course, unfortunately, it didn't happen. But, you know, it's fine. Number 3, which again shouldn't surprise anyone, with the amount of times I have talked about this man, okay? Maybe you got it by now, I don't know. But in case you missed it, you weren't there, you know, maybe you don't see, I mean, not like a constant thing. Maybe I try, you know, every once in a while on Twitter. Sorry, in a way, but to be fair, it should be talked about. Everyone I wrote down should be talked about. I mean, but Aaron Gordon. I have probably overshared certain things on here that I probably didn't think I would. have started during the confession video I did. I hope no one judged me too much, but I just, again, sometimes I will say something, you know, or kind of like that video and upload it and think, okay, why did you do that? Like, should I delete it? But again, should be talked about. The man can ball, he can rap, he can sing. Again, I am convinced there's nothing this man can't do. I mean, I have yet to see it. I mean, very good looking man too. See, you know. I mean, there's not really much to go off on, but I'm just saying, you know, I am just a Cavs man who has a giant crush on a Nugget fan, a Nugget player. Okay? No shame, no regrets, obviously. Anyway, number 4. Well, I'll save that for the next part. But again, always in the background of my videos. Or every now and again when I am wearing the shirts. Now that you might have gotten probably congratulations. You know, again, for those who know, you'll know. You know, which I hope is like damn near everyone. Not judging if you don't. I'm just saying. But in sync, of course. Again, I know majority of them, except for Joey, are blocked off, but you get it. Or if you were with me in the last house, again, you saw plenty of it in the background. That was probably one of them, I think. No, never mind. That actually might have been cut off. But it was one of the posters on that wall. Now, I have said it many times, but their music has literally gotten me through way more than I can count. Being bullied as a kid in school, why I couldn't tell you. People are bored, I don't know. Breakups, the mental health, of course. You know, going through the whole diabetes thing. You know, again, the list literally probably goes on. But those are kind of like some of the main ones, you know. And I could not be more thankful for them. I'm just, you know, I don't know, you know, can anyone will ever see this. But I love you guys. Thank you, literally. Plus, a fun little fact. No, three. I got it wrong at first. 3 out of 5 of the guys have noticed me on social media. Chris on Twitter, when it was still called it anyway, I drew up some pictures of his character from the Fairly Odd Parents, Chip Skylark, and he's liked them. Lance, over on Instagram, he's liked many of my comments. And the latest one, which I think was like not even a year ago yet, but JC, I shared, I think in my stories, he did a Frankenstein, or I can't remember the concept of the album, but go look it up. It's called Playing with Fire, and he has liked many of those things that I had posted. your inner child when that happens. Again, people that if you have been listening to basically since the beginning, we're talking at least 98. I mean, I know they started in 95, but still, I think 98 was when their music finally hit the US, though. But still, you will freak out. And I mean, I have had more than one, artist and whatnot, like some of my random posts that I posted, on Instagram, as well as Twitter. And again, I don't know how, but now, of course, all we're missing, of course, is Joey and Justin. If it happens, you guys might be the first to know, or probably Instagram, really, but so go follow me, please. Last but not least, number 5, and we're finally gonna move on. Madonna. Now, of course, I know like a version, Vogue and whatnot, but it's mostly really because I've been listening to a lot of 4 minutes, which of course is featuring Justin, and again has gotten stuck in my head more than once. Alright, gonna try to go a little quick with the rest, so bear with me here. Albums. Number 1, Western Feels, goes back to Travis Garland. That's the latest album. It's kind of got like a country, I want to say maybe like an R&B kind of vibe to it. It's really good. Definitely go look it up. Number 2, Future Sex Love Sounds. That album that I mentioned earlier that I was missing from Justin, that would be the one. Number 3, Covers. Again, going back to Travis Garland. Number 4, No Strings Attached. Now this album doesn't open up like the Justin one did, but I mean, you get the idea, of course. Obsessed. My favorite song on this album is This I Promise You. Random little fact. And finally, last but not least, of course, again, their debut album, In Sync. I've been listening to a lot of You Drive Me Crazy, even though it's not on this particular album. I forget which version it says, but, I wish it was on this album. I mean, I have the Winter album, which does have it on there, but still. Alright, last but not least, the tracks. Now, again, I'm gonna go kind of quick, okay? Track number 1, Vino. Again, Travis Garland. Again, gotten stuck in my head more than once. Number 2, stays in that, to Travis Garland, the Western Feels album, to be exact. Wild Horses. Number 3, Too Close. Aaron Gordon, the newest one he put out. Number 4, going back to Travis Garland, the Western Feels album, Cowboys and Indians. Number 5, I mentioned it earlier, 4 Minutes. Number 6, going back to the Future Sex Love Sounds album, Losing My Way. Number 7, going back to Travis Garland. There's a lot of the same artist on here, so, But Bang Bang, My Baby Shot Me Down. smile the whole way through. I don't know what it is. But to be fair, I have done it many times with NSYNC, okay? Better Place and then Paradise, you know? I've asked before if that was weird, but I thought about it like after, and it's just like, I don't know why I asked that, you know, like just, that should be a compliment. You know, music brings me joy. Again, the mental health. Not just because of the crush, okay? Just saying. Number 9, we're staying with the AG. Level Up. Number 10, again, staying with him. 9 out of 10. Definitely should have won. If you know, you know. Number 11, Sharks. One of the newest ones from Lil Wayne from his new album. And honestly, I think really the only song that I liked. Okay, no shade to Lil Wayne. He has liked a post of mine on Instagram back in 2013. I hate that I can't remember the song though. Number 12, we're going back to AG. Pull Up. Number 13, I just mentioned it a little bit ago. You Drive Me Crazy. Again, these guys. Number 15, Fake Love, by the Travis Garland cover. Again, that's one of the covers he put out of Drake's, of course. Number 16, yeah, oh my god. Wait a minute, I skipped one, sorry. Alright, 14. I literally looked at this wrong. I'm sorry. Number 14, It Makes Me Ill. Again, these guys. And honestly, a video that or a song I wish they would have done a video for. I just mentioned Fake Love, so we're gonna skip over that. Finally, last but not least, number 16, Say Something and God's Plan. Okay, Travis Garland cover. So, really, it's a mashup he did. So, there are my top 5 artists, top 5 albums, top 16 tracks that I literally cannot stop listening to. What are some songs that you guys can't stop listening to? Let me know down in the comments. If you haven't heard of maybe any of these songs or whatever, I definitely recommend looking them up. You will not regret it. You'll probably be like me and constantly listen to them nonstop. I mean, I get it, of course. Thumbs this up if you guys enjoyed it. Again, I have tried to film this so many times. Definitely hit that subscribe button. We're inching a lot closer to 300 subscribers. Thank you. Definitely follow me, please, everywhere else, okay? Of course, ASMR, TikTok, and all of my main pages. And as always, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one.